Hey, what's up, Drip Gang? How's everybody doing this afternoon? You know, one of my subscribers had asked me to make a video about self-love. You know, I like to ask a lot of my supporters what video should I make, and this is like one of my first real official requested ideas, I guess, that I've never really had planned on making a video of. But I was saying about how I was going to do it, and I was like, yeah, I can speak on it a little bit. But yeah, so I want to talk about self-love today. I don't want to make this a long video, but I want to leave it with some pointers and all that. Self-love is all mental. It all starts with your brain. Everything you do starts with your mind first. Your self-love can only be influenced by you yourself. You can walk in a room where everybody hates you, but still feel confident, still have joy, still have self-love. It's about you and not so much about other people. But it's all about how you train yourself up. If you know you love yourself and you know all the good things about yourself, and you know the kind of person you are, can't nobody really put you down because you have that self-love. You feel me? So you got that self-love, and you have just belief in yourself, faith in yourself. And it starts with training your subconscious mind. You want to train your subconscious mind to start believing more. Start believing that you are important, that you do belong here. I know it's not really explaining much, but you want to train your subconscious mind so that your conscious mind believes it. Now, me personally, coming from experience, I never always had self-love. I always had self-esteem issues growing up. I've always had this, I've always had that. So I'm not speaking from, just lack of experience. I've actually been there myself, and I had to train myself on self-love. And it was a journey. I'm not going to say it was a hard journey, but it's more of a how bad you want it. But it's not hard, though, if you really want to start loving yourself more. And it starts with a kind of reverse psychology thing where you train your subconscious mind. And this is why I say you never want to call yourself out. So I've been there myself, but you might have said, I'm ugly, playfully. You might have said oh, I'm terrible at this, or I'm ugly, or I can't do this. And you probably would say it in a more comedic way, sarcastic way, to kind of cope with your true belief that you do feel like you're ugly. But when you say things out your mouth, it actually trains your subconscious mind. It's not your conscious mind. Even if you don't really believe it, it can still have an impact on your conscious mind eventually. So when you use the words, I'm ugly, with a small sense of belief, if you keep saying it as a coping mechanism long enough, you will actually start to feel like you're ugly. Slowly but surely, you'll start to feel that way, and you'll also start to lack a lot of confidence in yourself and just feel weird. It's going to feel weird. And then at times where you want to feel like you're confident, you want to feel like you're attractive, or you want to feel like you can do this talent, you shy away from it. It might be dancing at a party. It might be, singing. It might be something like that, because you just lack the confidence. And you might joke around as some kind of coping mechanism to just play around so you don't put yourself down too hard. But really, it's still putting you down regardless, even if you try to say it as a joking kind of thing. And that leads me to my next point. Have fun. Try not to take things way too serious. Try not to do things with the intent of looking good. I think some of the best talent comes from when you're having fun out there. So don't try to do things to impress people. If it's karaoke night, sing. Go ahead and sing, and have fun. Laugh at yourself. Don't intentionally sing ugly, but just try to take the pressure off of trying to impress people. And just have fun, just rock out, you feel me? Same with dancing. I dance with 2 left feet, and I say that confidently. I mean, I can dance. I don't care what nobody say. See? You see, I did it just now. But, that's the thing. Consciously, I know I dance with 2 left feet. But that ain't going to stop me from dancing and having a good time. And I make my, what's the word I'm looking for? Unorthodox dancing look orthodox. Because it's just the confidence I have. Because I actually had people tell me I'm good at dancing, knowing for sure, that's definitely not my field. But I believe I do, therefore I do. You feel me? So you gotta just believe that you can. But don't do it to impress somebody. When I'm dancing, it's because my song is on. You know, I'm not doing it to necessarily impress anybody. You know, I'm just doing it to have fun. So have fun in whatever it is you're doing, and stop worrying about how you look or what it makes you look like. So definitely laugh at yourself. Just train your subconscious mind. So instead of saying I'm ugly, you can say to yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I'm strong, I'm confident, I'm bold, I'm enthusiastic, I'm amazing. Everything I just said just now, those are examples of words of affirmation, but to yourself though. So you're affirming to yourself. This is why I said it's not really influenced by other people, because same way a person can call me ugly and I don't believe them, it's the same way a person can call me attractive and a person can still not believe that person calling them attractive. It works both ways. It doesn't just work one way. I can call somebody beautiful, and you know, they be like, man, I'm not beautiful. How many people, this might be for the men in here, but how many times, men, have y'all called a girl beautiful and she be like, I'm not beautiful? You see? Same way somebody can say you ugly, but she be like, yeah, right. Like I know I got it like that. And that's just where the confidence comes from. But you have to start saying it to yourself. And the hard part is in the beginning. The hard part is saying it. But you don't even have to worry about believing it right now. Don't believe it right now. Just say it right now. I'll do it with you right now. I am beautiful. Say it. I'm gonna assume you said it. But like, say, I am beautiful. I am confident. You don't even have to believe the words. These are just words. That's easy. It's not hard to just have the words come out your mouth. It's like if I was to send you a text and told you to read the text out loud saying, I am strong, I am wealthy. That's just you reading it. But what you don't know that you're doing is you're training your subconscious mind. Because if I told you to repeat it after me and say, I am ugly, then like, you know, it's going to still have its own effect. So if you're going to say any words out your mouth, just say the positive ones. Don't worry about believing those words just yet. That will come naturally. Just say the words first. That's all I'm actually do. Just say the words first. The belief will come soon. So just start out saying those words. So if you feel ugly, write the opposite. Write the antonym of whatever feeling you have. If you feel like you're weak, if you feel like you're scrawny, write the opposite. I am muscular. And now, of course, you gotta put the work in, of course. So then that leads me to my next point. So like, for example, I mean, it's ways to fix certain things, you know. Well, not everything, but certain things. That if you feel sad all the time, if you feel depressed, then say, I am happy. So this is where problem solving skills comes into play, and that's something I actually excel at. One thing about me, you can put adversity in front of me, but I'm not just going to sit and take adversity for too long. I'm going to find a way to, learn what the issue is, assess the issue, and then adapt to it. Make adaptations to it, and that's where that comes from. So, with that being said, I like to figure out what my issue is. If you're scrawny, go to the gym, or if you're fat, change your meal plan and go to the gym. I feel like it's easier to get muscles if you're fat because you already have the weight that you need, because you kind of need weight to have muscles. So then you would just be able to tone it into muscles. So don't feel discouraged if you're fat. Like if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson didn't have all his muscles and he had no muscles at all, then he'd just be like a fat man. So otherwise you can turn that stuff into that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, write the antonym of how you feel. If you're sad, say I'm joyful. I won't even say happy, say I'm joyful, because joy doesn't leave you. Some people will say it's happiness. I was taught it's the word joy, but a lot of people say happiness is the feeling that never leaves, that you can have and never leave. But I think happiness is more of a mood. But like I said, that's never here or there. But yeah, like just have that confidence. Affirmations is really important, and also praying. Y'all know I'm Christian, and y'all know I'm gonna say pray to Jesus, and I'm gonna say pray to Jesus. Even if you don't believe him, give it a try. If I've learned anything about Christianity, I learned that if you reach your hand out to Jesus, he will reach back. But you gotta reach your hand out. He already has his hand extended, and you probably don't even know it. And sometimes you'll feel sad, or you'll feel like you lack the confidence, and that's literally the wake-up call of Jesus saying, hey, now's a good time to hit me up, pray, talk to me. So I can help restore your feelings. God is the creator. God is the creator, and He created your mind. He created your spirit. So why not ask God to help you, develop your spirit, to help you develop your, your self-belief. So praying is the other side of it. I just gave you a little bit of gems on how to put the work in. Now I'm telling you to pray for it so God can restore those healthier feelings in you. But one thing that's going to always happen in life is you're going to always get negative thoughts. You have the decision to listen to those thoughts or not listen to those thoughts. That's all up to you. You actually have that right. You have that decision to say, rather, I'm going to allow these thoughts to, control how I feel or not control how I feel. And that's the beauty of it all. So, if somebody punched me in my rib cage, it will hurt. But I have the option to feel angry about it or feel feel nothing about it. Now I know that's a kind of a broad example. I'm not expecting anybody to just go punch you in the stomach. But if somebody was to call you ugly, you have the option to either believe it or not believe it. So it's all in your mind. Your mind is stronger than you think. But you need to actually realize how strong your mind is. And I don't have a brain that's different than yours. Like I said, I was once there myself. I once used to lack that self-confidence. So on top of praying, I will also start giving God thanks. Being grateful will really play major levels to just like how you feel. Because part of the reason why, even me, I have like just the self-confidence and self-love I had is because I really take the time to, digress from myself and really realize where I once was, where I am now, and where I'm going. A lot of people only think about where they're going and forget what they've been brought out of already and where they're currently at already. And I think we also dumb down the small things. Like, we normalize certain things and we dumb down the other things that we should really be, still applauding and celebrating ourselves for, even if it may be a normal thing. It could be like graduating from school or, attending like a university or like, just any other achievements, awards you've won, making a sports team, just little things. Like, and we need to really start, realizing what we have, and then also being grateful. Like, no matter how bad it gets, I'm not homeless. I have clothes on my back. I have a YouTube channel where I can express myself. My body works well, everything's functional. And, not to call out anybody that doesn't have any of these things, but it's like, it's always something to be grateful for, even if it's simply for life itself. Because waking up in the morning is the biggest thing to be grateful for, whether you are a billionaire or whether you live on the streets. You still woke up that morning, which means it's still an opportunity to get better. What's up, y'all? I had to pick this video up a day later because I had stuff to do. But just reading off my notes, final remarks. I don't know where I left off last, but just to pick back up though, from what I know, start learning how to laugh at yourself and just really enjoy life for what it is. Learn to laugh at yourself, learn to have fun, just doing different things. Don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared to try things and fail at them. But if you're gonna do something, do it because you want to have fun. Don't do it to impress people. Don't do it to try to promote some kind of image. The best image you can promote is just being yourself and being your truest fun self. Another thing I want to say is give God thanks at all times. One thing that's really helped with my mental health, as much as my self-love, is really giving God thanks. And I feel like as people, we really forget and take advantage of where we really could be. We could be in complete poverty. We could be, completely sick. It can be all kinds of things. Missing limbs, parts of our bodies not working. And there's no shade to anybody that, does go through these things. We could be living in countries that have war going on. I'm trying to say different things because I know maybe if you're watching this video, one of these things could be true for you. but another thing that I'm saying might not be true for you. So it's still always something to be grateful for. In life, you're going to have ups and downs, and I feel like as a human, the moment you just learn to accept that life will have its ups and downs, and you accept it, then you can start working on building your peace. Because if you can build peace off of the fact that you know that every day it won't be a great day, or everything won't go as planned, but you're okay with that, and you're ready to form your own peace of mind around the world where sometimes you're just going to have days like that, then you've won that game of life, my friend. Like even with me and my situation, the things I got going on, I just gotta be okay with, maybe one of these days it won't be okay. But I know that if I one day probably won't be like the next season, the next month, the next year won't be the same way. And I dictate how I feel because it's all up in your mind. Even self-love is all up in your mind. Can't nobody give you self-love. But I give God thanks for the things I do have and the things that, He's protected me from. I may live in a city with violence, but, I live in a safe country ultimately. Compared to most, I know the United States ain't the best country in the world, but, it kind of is, but it has its flaws, but you get what I'm saying? Things can always be worse than what it is. I woke up today. I'm still able to record this video and send it to you. At the time I'm recording this video, I have probably, a little bit over 600 subs. And I'm grateful for every last one of those 600 subs. Anybody that clicks to view this video, I'm grateful for you too. Seriously. With that being said, I'm going to transition to saying, start celebrating others. You'll be surprised when you celebrate others, it makes you feel good. Just try it. Next time you at an event, and somebody gets awarded something, or somebody presents something, or delivers a talent or something like that, clap for them. If you get to see that person after the show or something like that, tell them they did a good job. Because I'm telling you, you're going to manifest something that's going to come right back to you, and people are going to start doing it for you if they're not doing it already. So start to learn how to celebrate others. Avoid envy, because envy is just, that's a form of hate. And if you want to build self-love, the last thing you want is hate in your heart. What else? I don't know if I said set a morning and night routine. If you can get into a habit of having a morning and night routine, that will really help as well. And make sure you're doing essentials like hygienic things, like facial care and what else? Just good bodily care. Do things that make you feel good physically, if that makes sense. Buy some teeth whitening. And it's gonna benefit you on the terms of appearance, because hey, I got white teeth now. But it's do things that make you feel good. If you never had white teeth before, you don't gotta search Amazon or the web. You literally I literally use regular toothpaste, and it's things you do use fluoride and baking soda. I never tried it yet, but I'm gonna give that a try. Build your routine. If you have acne or just different blemishes on your face, surprisingly so, despite this blemish right here, this is the clearest my face has been in a while. I just got to get rid of small little minor things, but work on building a facial care routine. Just do things that make you feel fresh and rejuvenated. And then you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, dang, I really like this smile. My smile has changed, or my face is clearing up and stuff like that. It can even be as far as eating healthy as well. I'll say this isn't mandatory for improving your self-love, but it will help. Journaling and meditation. So let's start with journaling. So journaling, I would say, is you're writing things down in your specific journal. You got a little journal, and you write things of positivity. I learned this when I was doing the Primerica business. One of my mentors, he had taught me ways where his thinking is just, wow. I actually learned a lot about, protecting your mental and building your mental up and your confidence up through that business. And my mentor, he said he never thinks about the projections he get in the business and stuff like that. He's always jotting down positive stuff in his notebook. And really all he's writing down is just affirmations. Affirmations. And you can do that. You can. I've done this before. You take go to the store, buy a thing of Post-it notes, and write on your Post-it notes all kinds of positive affirmations. Like, I kind of mentioned some earlier, but write affirmations like, I feel great today, or I'm a dangerous guy to play with. Like, you just write some stuff down, and then just put them all around your room. And then when you go inside your room or your bathroom or whatever, your mirror, every time you turn around, you see some Post-it notes. And I'm gonna show y'all the clip because I still got my Post-it notes up. I'm gonna show y'all at the end of this video. But that's another thing you can do. But you can journal it and try to journal every day. Add that in your morning and night routine. Journaling positive things. And then say you have negative thoughts, right? All right, so take a page and write your negative thoughts in that, or a Post-it note, right? Right, I feel terrible, I look ugly, I look fat, or whatever, right? Take that Post-it note or paper, crumble it, set it on fire, throw it away, dump it in the river, do something. I ain't telling you to litter, but light it on fire or something like that. Watch what you wrote down, the negative thing you wrote down, watch it burn. Literally, watch it burn, or watch yourself throw it away. Like, start casting those doubts out. That's gonna help you get rid of it. And meditation is always good. You can either meditate on your own, you can meditate to peaceful music, or you go on YouTube and find meditations on that, like I do. And then, you can even listen to meditation music while you go to sleep. You can listen to ocean sounds or rain sounds and stuff while you go to sleep. I don't know any science behind it. Maybe one of y'all might know. But I sleep peacefully when I let those sounds play, when I let rain sounds play. And I'm being honest. Like I don't know, it just calms my brain. I think the best way to go to sleep is to go to sleep with a calm brain. If you deal with anxiety and you want to, start going to sleep with a more clear mind, give it a try. But don't just try that. Also try all the other things I said in this video so far. And manifesting is really good too. Definitely start manifesting the things you want. So that comes with the affirmations, that comes with writing things down and posting it up around your room, stuff like that. And just speaking positive, it's the law of attraction. The law of attraction is real. I thought it was fake, I thought it was BS, but it's actually real. Like the law of attraction is it all comes with manifestation. They work hand in hand. Like what you say and what you continue to say, what you continue to believe, will best believe it's bound to happen. That same mentor I just mentioned a second ago, I was asking him, like, what is the law of attraction? Because in the business world, that's talked about a lot. It's the law of attraction, and he was saying, like, next time you go on the highway, look for all the red cars you see on the highway, right? Like the color red, like the red cars. And then now all of a sudden your mind is fixated on whatever car you see as red. So ultimately you become what you think, and what you set your mind towards, you will receive. So, if you're around positive, like-minded people, then you'll become a positive, like-minded person. You're around negativity, the negativity will follow. So it's like, all that works hand in hand. So if you want to manifest anything, manifest positive things, manifest the good for yourself. And to conclude this video, I'm gonna explain how the mind works and why people don't do these things. So if y'all get anything from this, I'm gonna try to understand. I've given y'all a bunch of things you can use. What I'm not saying is I'm not telling you have to use every last one of these things I said in this video. You don't have to do that, but you can do that if you want to. But another thing you can do is build you a system. Build you something that works, because when it comes to building a habit and starting something for the first time, it can be difficult. If I was to go ahead and say use every single step I told you in this video without any system, it might be hard for you. You might start writing affirmations down, and then like when you get like day 13 or something like that, you stop writing down affirmations because it's just not in your system. So start with some things you can do. I'll say take 2 to 3 of the things that stood out the most in this video and build you a routine, a system around it. And if you feel like you can tolerate doing more, then add more as time goes on. That way you can really start doing things in a tangible way, get your mental health the way you need it to be. So why do people not do these things, right? Jalen, you make it sound so easy. It's easier said than done, Jalen. I hear what you're saying. Oh, it's that easy. All I got to do is just speak positively. Well, why can't I do it? Why is it so hard? I don't tell you why. I'm no psychologist or nothing. I'm no therapist, and I'm just Jay with the drip. But I'm gonna tell you what I do know, and this is me speaking from personal experience. Even though a lot of things are mental, it can have physical effects. Like when I'm really sad, it's like your willpower leaves. Your willpower does leave when you're really sad or when you're really upset or when you have anxiety. It's like, say you're about to go to work and you hate your job. It's like in here, like in your chest, your heart, this whole area, it just feels heavy, literally. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, it feels really heavy. And I don't know what it's called. I call it willpower. I know it's probably somebody that's smarter than me that might know what that is. But it's that willpower. And literally your chest feels heavy. Literally your heart feels heavy. Or your mind even can feel heavy. And it's like, if you're really sad, if you just lost somebody, if you're going through a breakup, this area gets heavy, your mind gets heavy, and it feels like you got like a 20-pound dumbbell sitting inside of your body, weighing you down. Literally, like, it feels that way. And then, same way as if you was to like scrape your knee, all your attention in your body is going to that knee, is going to where that cut is, that scrape is. And that's what it feels like when your willpower is low. All your attention goes to that. So in your head, it's like, how can I say these affirmations? How can I speak positively when I feel this 20-pound dumbbell inside of my heart? And my answer to that, my reply to that is simple. You got to continue to do it. You have to continue to do it, man. You just have to. But acknowledge where you're at. Acknowledge, whether it be fear, whether it be anxiety, sadness, whatever. Acknowledge it. Because I can't tell you to not think about it. And then, you might mess around and start thinking about it even more. But acknowledge how you feel. But still say those affirmations. Still do those things I say do. If you got the day and night routine, still do the day and night routine. Because, at the end of the day, no matter how sad you are, you still got to get up. You still got to go to work. You still got to go to school. Still got to live your life. If you lost a family member, you still got to go to the funeral. Regardless, So why not do the routine? Why not say the affirmations? When you go outside and you start your day, you can feel so sad or whatever, but you still got to talk to your teacher or your professor or your family member or your boss at work or your coworker at work. You still got to open your mouth to speak. So why not in the morning time or before you go to sleep, speak affirmations? Why not meditate? Because you still got to use your body and function for everything else in spite of how you feel. So it's like, I say continue to do it. Do it anyway. I've done it. And don't do it with the expectation that it's going to change immediately. Don't even worry about that. Just say it. Just say, I feel great today. Even though that willpower isn't there because you feel like you got a 20-pound dumbbell, it won't hurt you to say those words. All you have to do is just say those words. Because if you say, because I'm going to tell you this, and now I'm going to close with this. If you say, I feel terrible, so if you acknowledge that you feel like really weary right now, and then you follow up with, I feel terrible, it will feel more natural because it's in alignment with how you physically feel and how you mentally feel. However, it won't change nothing at all. It will just support the fact that you do feel bad and will allow you to continue to feel that way. And then you enter in a comfort zone of just, feeling that way. Like you can feel comfortable feeling bad, basically. And then you just conform into it. And you kind of like, went into that being and you create that shell for yourself. And I say it because I've done it for myself multiple times in my life. So it's like, if you want to say anything out your mouth or do anything, do something that's positive for you, despite how weary you feel. It might not feel comfortable to say, I feel great, and you got something that's stressing you, or you got this big test coming up, or you got something to do, but do it anyway. That's really all I can say. Is just say the right words, do the right thing, and you'll be all right, because you're only going to continue to feel bad, and that bad feeling is only going to get worse. And then, you're only going to train your mind to get comfortable with feeling like terrified or scared, stuff like that. Because it may feel natural, but you're only going to train your mind to still feel those feelings. It's going to get easier for you to be scared and have anxiety and have fear and everything like that, or just feel less of yourself. So, I mean, the video was supposed to be like a video on self-love, but it's really a little taste of just mental health altogether. But, yeah.